What is the most important molecule that you need to stay healthy and prevent disease? Hi, this is Dr. Mark Hyman. Welcome back. Now, why have most of you never heard about this? And why is it the secret to prevent aging, cancer, heart disease, dementia, and more? And why is it necessary to treat everything from autism to Alzheimer's? And why are there over 76,000 medical articles about it, and your doctor doesn't know how to address the epidemic deficiency of this critical life-giving molecule? What is it? It's the mother of all antioxidants, the master detoxifier, and the maestro of the immune system. It's called glutathione. The good news is your body produces its own glutathione. The bad news is that our poor diet, pollution, toxins, medications, stress, trauma, aging, infections, and radiation all deplete your body's glutathione levels. And this leaves you susceptible to unrestrained cell disintegration from oxidative stress and free radicals, to infections and cancer, and your liver gets overloaded, making it damaged and unable to do its job of detoxification.
Today I'm revealing the most powerful antioxidant that you have never heard of. It's one of the keys to fighting off the diseases that you fear the most. It is called glutathione. Now write it down because it's critically important. And here to tell us about it is the director of Yale University's Prevention Research Center and my good friend Dr. David Katz. Welcome, David. So glutathione has been described in many places as the superhero of antioxidants. Now, why is that? How come no one's ever heard of it before?
Because unlike most antioxidants people think about getting in a supplement, this one the body makes. That's the reason people haven't heard about it. It's going on all the time. It's also the reason why it really is the most important antioxidant. It's the one that the body relies on itself to clean up critical toxins. So it's being manufactured all the time, and the body makes critical use of this to defend us against a variety of toxins.
So I've got a little demonstration because I want to make this really clear to folks. This is absolutely essential. You know how I talk about all the things to do in your life, right? The foods to eat, the antioxidant vitamins to take. They all work through this. In the body, you've got glutathione. And you also have lots of cells. Looks just like this, right? And so you got these green normal cells, and you also have toxic cells. Some of these are from outside your body. Some of them are cells of your own that have been damaged by free radicals, and they've been oxidized, damaged by the sun, damaged from foods, whatever. If you put in the normally existing glutathione in your body, it will soak up a lot of these bad boys, take them away, just like that. Now, if you don't have enough of the glutathione, now you put it in there, and you'll be lucky if you just get one of these toxic cells out. So you lose the powerful natural ability of your body to heal itself. You know, we always brag about how the body can help you almost always recover, but only if you help it do that for you. That's what this segment is about. Now, David, how do you know? You like that?
I like that.
Good. I'll take it home with you.
Okay, thanks.
Go back to Yale.
My kids will love that.
Now, how do you know if you don't have enough glutathione in your body?
So the issue is this. If you have a chronic disease, most serious chronic diseases are associated with low levels of glutathione. So if you have diabetes, if you've been through cancer, if you're struggling with a serious infection, that may indicate that you're depleting your glutathione. May be worth checking your level, certainly worth doing things to bring your level back up. And then also, if you're chronically run down, if you're chronically fatigued, if your body just isn't firing on all cylinders, low glutathione may be part of it, both cause and effect. So you have to be sort of clued into how you're feeling and your general state of health.
So you run a big center, and people come to you all the time. When you give people glutathione, in whatever form you get it to them in, what happens to them?
So in my clinic, we have a patient with Parkinson's who comes in weekly for an intravenous infusion of glutathione right into the vein, fairly high dose. And both we and the patient's neurologists are convinced that it has helped stabilize his condition.
How do you like that?
Hasn't cured it, hasn't made it go away, but it has helped prevent any further progression. And I think more and more we're going to see studies supporting that kind of application.
Protandim works because the 5 ingredients, it's okay if they're at low concentration. 5 things at low concentration, working together, amplifying the NRF2 activation is what does the trick. And specific ratios are important. So there's synergy, there's low dose effectiveness, and there's a specific ratio of these 5 ingredients. This paper also showed that glutathione is dramatically increased, nearly 4-fold, by treating cells with protandim. And it's not because protandim contains the precursors you need to make glutathione. It doesn't. How's it working? It's causing the enzymes that make glutathione to be produced. That's the part that's rate limiting. The mechanisms are very different. This shows cysteine, one of the key amino acids in glutathione, gets into your cell, and the enzyme shown there in blue, glutathione synthase, is upregulated by protandum. So you can make GSH, glutathione, an important antioxidant protectant in your cells. But amazingly, what limits the amount of glutathione most cells can make is not the amount of cysteine that's circulating through your body. There's a little protein there called XC-, and it's a turnstile protein. If your cell is like your local branch bank, it may have a revolving door to get into that bank. And this protein lets cysteine get in one side of that revolving door, but only if another molecule, glutamate, is coming out the other side of that revolving door. So it's like a heavy door that it takes two people to push to get one in and one out. That's one of the most powerfully upregulated genes by protandem. And that's the part, this whole glutathione synthetic pathway, that's limiting. That's the slow point. You may have cysteine lined up outside the bank waiting to get through. If you don't have a working door or enough doors in that bank, no matter how much cysteine is waiting outside, it's not going to happen. So making glutathione is not getting more cysteine into your body or acetylcysteine or any precursor. It's about upregulating those enzymes that can put it together and make it for you.
We've got to have the hard science behind products that we recommend. And unfortunately, there are a lot of products out on the market today that do not have the science that they need. Protandem has the science that you can depend on.
By the end of this short video, you'll find out how to increase your body's own production of glutathione by 300%. Results of a new peer-reviewed study published online in the journal Free Radical Biology and Medicine clearly demonstrates that the synergistic impact of the active ingredients used in the formulation of the antioxidant protandem dramatically increases the body's production of glutathione, a key antioxidant and anti-aging factor, as well as important antioxidant enzymes. Protandem, a patented product developed by LifeVantage, was proven by an earlier study to actually slow the progressive rate of aging. This new study confirms that the product's gene induction approach to antioxidant therapy provides much broader and more powerful benefits to the body than those provided by vitamins such as E and C, according to the company. Joe McCord, a co-author of the report, commented, "The results of this study may change how we view aging and the factors that impact healthy aging. Notably, glutathione, which is of particular interest to many disease researchers, was increased more than 300% with protandem. Glutathione plays a key role in the immune system, and when glutathione levels drop, a person's ability to fight disease also decreases." In addition to the findings on glutathione, the study also shows that protandem delivers an antioxidant benefit to the body that exceeds those provided by vitamin E and vitamin C.
When you look at being able to upregulate glutathione in the cell, the critical thing of that is when they're treating Parkinson's, when they're treating these other disease processes by trying to give people IV glutathione or somehow getting glutathione into the blood vessels, the reason that doesn't work is glutathione is actually a marker that our liver recognizes to pull toxins out of our body. So when glutathione finds a mercury in our brain cells, it can actually reduce that from something that only can be kept in fat, makes it something that can actually now dissolve in water, leave the brain, and the glutathione almost acts like it's holding its hand up as it goes by the liver saying, "Hey, here I am." And it pulls the glutathione, which is attached to that mercury or that arsenic or the lead, and removes that toxin through our bile. I had forgotten all that stuff. And to me, that was kind of a real wake-up call as to one of the alternate advantages of having upregulation of glutathione through protandem and acting on the NRF2 pathway. So that I thought was just another positive as to why you could talk to somebody now with Parkinson's or some of these other neurodegenerative issues, where we have some thoughts potentially about aluminum playing into Alzheimer's. We have some thoughts about other heavy metals playing into some of these neurodegenerative issues. There's a potential that truly what's happening is the glutathione is going in and helping remove those heavy metals. Those heavy metals actually stop enzymes from working. And in that way, if you can get it out, you can potentially have the healing of the actual cell itself, the pathways restored. So that to me was real exciting and is firing me up to actually spend a little more time and very thankful that I'm doing kind of the fellowship that I am. So that was a big one for me.
For more information.